So next questions are 0 to pi by 2. So sin x minus cos x divided by 1 plus sin x into cos x into dx. Okay, it's called as equation 1. It's called as equation 1. So 0 to a f of x into dx property. 0 to a f of x into dx property is made. Yes. So integration from 0 to a. So what? Sin of pi by 2 minus x, right? Minus cos of pi by 2 minus x. F of a minus x. F of a minus x. And then replace x by pi by 2 minus x. So 1 plus sin of pi by 2 minus x into cos of pi by 2 minus x, so into dx. Okay, so we know that sin of pi by 2 minus x is cos x, cos of pi by 2 minus x is sin x. So what happens? So 0 to pi by 2, so right, this becomes cos x minus sin x, so divided by what? So 1 plus cos x into sin x into dx. Okay, so take a minus 1 common in numerator. So right, so what happens? Minus integration from 0 to pi by 2. So cos x minus sin x becomes sin x minus cos x. So divided by 1 plus cos x into sin x. So into dx is called as equation 2. It's called as equation 2. So adding 1 and 2. So adding 1 and 2. So adding 1 and 2, equation 1 and equation 2, we get, so I plus I is 2i. So integration from, you'll observe integration from 0 to pi by 2 sin x minus cos x divided by 1 plus sin x cos x into dx is there. Here minus 0 to pi by 2 sin x minus cos x divided by 1 plus cos x into sin x into dx is there. And right, so ಎರಡು add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ so 0 ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? Yes, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ is equal to what? 0. So right, so ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ 2i is equal to 0 ಅಂದ್ರೆ so I is equal to what? 0 by 2. 0 by 2 is 0. Okay, so next problem is the next problem. So integration from 0 to pi, integration from 0 to pi sin x, so x into sin x into sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x into dx. So integration from 0 to pi x sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x into dx. So ಯಾವ property use ಮಾಡೋಣ? 0 to a f of x into dx property use ಮಾಡೋಣ. Okay, it's called as equation 1. It's called as equation 1. So right, so replace x what? Replace x by pi minus x. Okay, f of a minus x. So 0 to a f of x into dx is same as 0 to a f of a minus x into dx. Okay, again replace x by what? Pi minus x. So sin of pi minus x. So divided by 1 plus cos of pi minus x. So whole power 2 into dx. Okay, so sin of 180 minus theta. Sin of 180 minus theta is what? Just sin x. So 180 minus theta lies in second quadrant. In second quadrant, sin is positive. Sin theta. Theta here x. Okay. So integration from 0 to pi. So pi minus x into what? Sin x divided by 1 plus. So cos of 180 minus theta, second quadrant, cos is negative, but so this becomes what? Minus cos x, but whole power 2 is there, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Cos square x. Okay, so this becomes what? Cos square x into dx. Right, so pi into sin x, 0 to pi, so pi into sin x minus what? Right here x into sin x. Okay, so divided by So 1 plus cos square x into 1 plus cos square x into dx. Right. So ಇದನ್ನೇನು ಮಾಡಿ ಇವಾಗ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ a b c ಅಂದ್ರೆ a by c minus b by c ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಸೊ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ pi into sin x divided by what 1 plus cos square x into dx minus x 0 to pi x into sin x divided by so 1 plus cos square x into dx. ಬರ್ಕೋಬೋದಾ? Yes, is called as equation 2. Is called as equation 2. So adding equation 1 and equation 2, we get what? So adding 1 and 2, adding equation 1 and equation 2, so we get, so I plus I is 2i, I plus I is 2i. Observe ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. So equation 1 equation 2 ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 0 to pi x into sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x ಇದೆ. ನೋಡಿ minus 0 to pi x into sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x into dx ಇದೆ. So equation 1 ಮತ್ತೆ equation 2 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? Yes, of course ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದೇನು? So integration from 0 to pi into sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x into dx. The integration from 0 to pi, so pi into sin x divided by so 1 plus cos square x into dx. ಇಷ್ಟು ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನೋಡಿ ಇವು ಎರಡು ಟರ್ಮ್ ಎರಡನ್ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಎರಡು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ? ಎಸ್. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಪೈ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಸೊ 2i is equal to pi into integration from 0 to pi sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x. ಇಲ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ? ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಏನ್ ತಗೋಣ? ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ cos x is equal to t ತಗೋಣ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು minus sin x into dx is equal to what? dt. ಅಂದ್ರೆ sin x into dx is equal to minus dt. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಬರಬಾರದು ಅಂತ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಎಸ್. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಲೋಯರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ 0 ಆದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ನ್ಯೂ ಲೋಯರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸೊ cos 0 is 1. Okay. So x is equal to pi. So t becomes what? Cos pi is what? Minus 1. Okay. So 2i is equal to pi into integration from what? So 1 to minus 1. 1 to minus 1. So sin x into dx is what? Minus dt. Minus dt. Sin x into dx is minus dt. So right? So 1 divided by, so 1 plus, so cos is what? T means t square. So minus dt. Minus dt. So 2i is equal to pi into, so minus is constant, take outside. So it becomes minus pi, integration from 1 to minus 1. So 1 divided by, so 1 plus t square into dt. So limits ಅನ್ನು ಇಂಟರ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಸೈನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರಲ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸೊ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. So 2i is equal to pi, integration from minus 1 to 1. So 1 over, so 1 plus t square into dt. Right. So 2i is equal to pi into, what is the integration? Tan inverse t. Okay. And the tan inverse t, so limits from, so minus 1 to plus 1. Minus 1 to plus 1. Okay. So apply ಮಾಡಿ. So 2i is equal to pi into, so tan inverse 1 minus tan inverse of minus 1. So 2i is equal to pi into, so tan inverse 1 is what? Pi by 4. So right. So tan inverse of minus 1 is minus tan inverse 1. Already minus is minus into minus plus. So tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. So according to property of inverse trigonometry function, so right, pi by 4 plus pi by 4, pi by 2. And so 2i is equal to pi into pi by 2. Pi into pi by 2. So our I is equal to what? Pi into pi. So pi square divided by 2 into 2, 4. And pi square by 4 is the answer. Pi square by 4 is the answer. Okay.